If you're an employee thinking of resigning, listen up. We have information that can save you a lot of headaches.
In today's video, we talk about the most requested question from resigning employees, which goes something like this. Attorney, I'm no longer happy in my work. I just got an offer from another company and they want me to start immediately. I haven't told my boss about my plans yet. Can I immediately resign from work and leave my job? What are the rules? What can happen to me?
If you can relate to this, listen up. We have career advice that is crucial for you to hear. Stay tuned.
This video is brought to you by the Resignation Guide for Employees, an online course that teaches you how to resign confidently, safely, and amicably. It will guide you how to avoid liabilities and negotiate a shorter turnover period. It will also teach you the rules so you feel confident about your decision, how to document your transfer so you're safe, and how to lessen friction so you transition seamlessly between jobs. Quit with confidence. Go to info.legalguide.ph/resignation to learn more. Welcome to Legal Guide Philippines, where we simplify the law to help you make better choices. I'm attorney Erwin Zagale and I'm with my partner,
Attorney Ramon Ramirez. So, today we're talking about resignation. And to guide you on this, we're going to tackle three things related to immediate resignation. So, first, is immediate resignation allowed?
Okay, the answer may surprise you. No, not the way most people imagine. So you may be asking, how do most people imagine immediate resignation? Attorney Ramon? Diba? They believe kasi that if you draft a resignation letter and then you put immediate resignation
Or effective today?
effective today, or dadagdagan pa, irrevocable.
Irrevocable. In all caps.
Yes, they believe that that carries legal weight. Let's clear that misconception right now. No, that has no legal basis. Why? Because the resignation process is not dependent on your discretion as an employee. Hindi pwedeng porque sinabi mo immediate, maging, ay nako, immediate pala, sabi ng empleyado natin, no?
I resign
Oo.
today.
No, doesn't work like that because there are certain rules which apply to resignations under the labor code. So, just to summarize this point, no, there is no immediate resignation, not in the way most people imagine it. In fact, it's dangerous to listen to this kind of advice because if you follow this wrong advice, you can actually open yourself up to damages, as you'll find out later.
Okay, I have another question, Attorney Rude. So you mentioned earlier that immediate resignation does not exist, or at least not in the way that people imagine it. Tama? So in what way does it exist?
Okay, we have to look at the labor code and we will see in the labor code there is such a thing as just causes for resignation. If you take a look at Article 285, it says that people who are under these conditions, they can resign without doing a turnover period. So what are these circumstances? Number one is serious insult to the honor and person of the employee. So if ever nasigawan ko or na-insultuhan ka na sobrang bigat, di ba? The law says, okay, Mr. or Miss Employee, you can resign without having to do the turnover period. Why? What's the logic? The law is recognizing that it does not follow. Ininsulto ka na, so after kitang minura, kunwari ikaw yung employee. O sige, I'll see you tomorrow, ha? Do the turnover period for 30 days. So the law recognizes that that doesn't make sense. So it allows the employee to leave immediately. Another circumstance is inhuman and unbearable treatment accorded to the employee. So if you're finding yourself in a situation inhuman and unbearable, for instance, what comes to mind is probably work conditions.
Latigo.
Oh,
Nilalatigo.
magre-render ka pa ba? No?
Meron may mag-ano pa ba? 30 days?
Or possibly some work area. Kunwari, they stuff you in the basement of a hot factory, katabi ka ng makina, without ventilation. Sir, kailan po ako pwede mag-CR? End of shift! Or, sir, pwede po ba uminom ng tubig? End of shift, 5 o'clock. That can be treated as unbearable treatment for me.
Or inhuman.
Human. So, So there are a lot of ways to interpret this, but that's how I imagine it to be. Another circumstance is crime committed against the person of the employee. So, Ring Ramon, I can imagine. Attempted homicide. Sinubukan kang saksakin ng employer mo. O sige, I'll see you tomorrow, ha?
Sabihin ko, I resign.
Oh, I'll see you tomorrow. May turnover ka pa. So it doesn't make sense.
Absurd.
That's why the labor code pointed out that in these circumstances, no need to do the turnover period. Now, in addition to those, the labor code also recognizes other similar causes. So it did not restrict it to those. Kung sakaling medyo ka-level or medyo ka-character or kasing serious, you might invoke be able to invoke it as a just cause for immediate resignation. Now, I have a warning. If you want to immediately resign, one of the things you should never ever do is to fabricate these things.
Yeah.
Parang, sige, immediate resignation pala. Sige, ano ba yung grounds? Sige, pipili ako. And then you fabricate and you make it appear as if it happened to you when it did not. Please, save yourself the hassle. Do not do this. Do not. And I've seen this in the field. Some employees have attempted to do this and it always ends up badly for them. Because if it turns out that it can be proven that you fabricated it, you're in for a lot more trouble. You might as well it might have been better for you to just do the turnover period
The 30
instead of
days.
fabricating this.
Yeah.
Okay?
Bottom line, don't lie, guys. Don't lie. It's bad.
Now, if you're ever gonna invoke this, Attorney Ramon, I also have another tip for employees. Be ready to substantiate it. In the same way that an employer has to have evidence to hold an employee accountable, you also have to have evidence to hold your employer accountable. Kasi in this scenario, you're actually attributing something to your employer. You're accusing them of doing something wrong, which then entitles you not to do the turnover period. So be ready to substantiate it with evidence if ever.
Okay, attorney, thank you for that. Now I have another question. Assuming you don't fall under the just causes that you just mentioned, those three just causes.
So walang serious insult,
walang inhumane treatment, and walang crime committed. So you don't fall under that. So what's the proper way now to resign?
Okay, so walang cause. This is what I call a regular resignation or a vanilla resignation. Yung pinaka-common talaga. So in this scenario, gusto mo lang talagang umalis. Wala namang ginawang mali sa'yo, gusto mo lang umalis. So under the labor code, you are supposed to give 30 days. How many? 30 days. Okay. To your employer as a turnover period. So saan ginagamit itong turnover period? Turnover period, well, time yan para maghanap ng kapalit mo.
Yeah.
Diba? Or mag-train ng katrabaho mo to do your job. Or it's time for you to do an inventory. Oh, ano ba yung mga pending matters sa akin and for you to transfer it na maayos. It can also be time to do clearances, di ba? Or to return company equipment.
Right.
Kasama sa clearance yan, di ba? Malabo namang iuwi mo yung laptop, yung cellphone, yung company car, di ba?
Yeah.
You have to turn that over na maayos. Even company IDs.
Absolutely.
Di ba? Clearance of liabilities. Kunwari may mga cash advances or may mga unliquidated funds in your possession.
Right.
That's the time to submit that. So the turnover period, basically, a lot can happen there. And for whose benefit is the turnover period?
I think the employer.
It's for the employer's benefit. And legally speaking, if the employer does not want to take advantage of this period, kasi para sa kanya yun eh, the employer actually has the discretion to cut it. So pwedeng, ganun ba? O sige, hindi mo na kailangan mag-turnover period. Okay ka na. So, pwedeng ganun. They can waive a portion or the whole the turnover period at their discretion. And usually this happens if you ask nicely. Pwede naman. I've seen it happen. Kapag nagpaalam ng maayos yung empleyado, it can happen. But again, if it doesn't happen, huwag kayong magtampo. Kasi again, it's the right of the employer to take advantage of the turnover period para hindi naman sila parang nabitin.
Yeah. It makes sense naman to have that turnover period. It's just a logical thing. So now we talked about these three questions, right? And why it's important to be to do your resignation properly. Now, how do we exactly do this, or what are the guidelines in doing this? Well, the first is be honest. Like I said, don't lie, or like Attorney Irwin said, don't lie, don't fabricate. Be honest and determine what is the cause of your resignation. Is it with the just causes that we talked about, or is it with cause or without cause? Okay.
Huwag mag-iimbento ng wala.
Yes, please. Now, if it's with cause or with just cause, then go ahead, resign immediately.
Without turnover.
Yeah, without turnover. Now, if it's without just causes, then follow what the rule says. Follow the 30 days, or if your contract has a longer period, follow what is in your contract. Okay. Now, if you want to shorten the period, the 30-day period, let's say your new employer is really demanding that you start 15 days earlier than your 30 days, then what you can do is you can ask nicely. Again, like Attorney Irwin said, the turnover period is for the benefit of the employer, not yours. And come on, let's just give them the opportunity to finish the turnover. I think Attorney Irwin will teach you how to negotiate the turnover in the resignation course that he mentioned. Okay, now what happens if you follow these steps that we talked about? First is you get to transition into your jobs confidently. Okay, you get to transition into your new job confidently. Why? Because you know the rules. Second is you get to transition into your new job safely. What does that mean, safely? Because that would mean there's no cases against you, right?
Kasi you follow the rules.
Correct. Another is, or the third thing that can happen is you get to transition into your new job amicably naman. So you don't have any friction with your previous employer, and you don't burn bridges. It's important not to burn bridges.
You can leave naman without leaving a mess.
Yeah.
There you have it. To recap, we talk about why resignation doesn't exist the way most people imagine. The two types of resignation, with just cause or without just cause. And third, we talked about what the law requires from you if you resign. Namely, that's the turnover period. Now, if you want to learn more about resigning, please go to info.legalguy.ph/resignation.
Now, if you like this video, please give us a like and subscribe. It lets us know that we are able to help you, and it encourages us to do more. Now, share it with family and friends as well, please. If you have a question or topic that you want us to feature or on our episodes, please go to legalguy.ph and click the button suggest/vote a topic. Okay?
So was it that simple?
Now go make better choices.